The body has been painted, the interior has been fully assembled and detailed, and so has the chassis. So now it's time, after I had the body cure for a couple of days, to finish that off. First off, starting off with the glass, just marking off where I need to cut the masking tape in order to paint that black border. After I had marked the line with a pencil, I moved on to putting some masking tape on it and then gently cutting it out along that line and removing the masking tape and then moving on to painting it. With all the windows now masked, I can move on to painting it. I'm just going to use some Vallejo acrylic paint and a brush and apply 2 or 3 layers until I'm completely satisfied and it is fully covered. On these modern Mini Coopers, around the windows on the underside there is a piece of chrome trim all around, so I'm just going to do that with some bare metal foil. For a more detailed explanation on applying this bare metal foil, go to my channel and browse around a bit, as I do have a tutorial on a Porsche 911 doing the window trim in this chrome bare metal foil. With the bare metal foil now applied, I can move on to adding a couple of more details on the body with just some flat black paint and a brush. Pretty much all the detailing and painting now has been done, so I can move on to applying a lot of the parts to the body and fitting it all together in order to finish this build off. Everything is already painted, so I'm not going to use plastic cement. Instead, I'm just going to use the Bob Smith Industries Super Gold Plus CA glue. This is safe to work on painted parts and also on clear parts. It doesn't haze, it doesn't fog up, and it works really well. For some of these smaller pieces, I just lay down a piece of masking tape and let a few drops of the super glue go on top of that. Use a toothpick to gently apply the glue to the part and then gently put the part in place. taillights still needed to be painted clear red, so instead of using some paint and waiting a couple of hours for that to fully cure, I took out my edding marker. This is a permanent marker in the color red and comes out clear, and that is perfect for this situation as it really looks a lot like the actual ones, covers really quick and dries even faster. The interior chassis and body now are fit together, so I can move on to fitting all the windows all around, just applying some super glue from Bob Smith Industries. It's a Super Gold Plus formula, which is safe to use for the clear parts. All the small clear parts, final details, and final pieces have been put on. The mirrors are put in place and this build is finished.